Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. That made walking through that tunnel worth it because that is pretty. And I end up making it to my destination, you know. I end up making it to my purpose, the reason. How you doing, Miss Barbara? What's that? Bobberner too? I'm sorry. But I made it to my destination. I made it to my goal. I made it to, my purpose for the journey, you know. So that's what happens when you don't stop walking through your tunnels, through your life tunnels, you know. We all have goals, purposes, things that we want to reach and accomplish, right? But sometimes in order to get to that blessing, that goal, that vision, you got to go through these tunnels, right? But once you get through the tunnel and you have learned whatever you were supposed to learn while you were in the tunnel, look at that red bird. Was that a red bird? I thought it was a red bird. It almost looked like a red bird. But anyway, once you get through your life storms and your tunnels, then you reach your goal. And then you're able to pat yourself on the back and say, yay, I made it to where I was trying to get to. And I didn't quit. I didn't throw in the towel when things got rough. I didn't give up. I made it to the park. I was trying to find the parks. I was at the hospital. And since my daughter was getting dialysis, I didn't want to just sit in the room. So I was like, well, let me see if I can find a park. But it was a nice long walk, and I had to go through a tunnel. And I could have, when I seen that tunnel, I could have been like, oh no, I'm not about to walk through that, right? But then I would have never reached my goal. I never would have been able to complete the assignment. And now I'm smiling because this is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. That's beautiful. I made it to the park. Which that might seem like a simple thing. Like, okay, Patricia, there's parks in every city. But I had to walk to the park. And I didn't even know where the park was. So that's how life storms be. We get to walking. Here come a storm, a tunnel. We don't even know what's going to happen. We don't know how long it's going to take to get there to where we're trying to get to. We don't know how long this tunnel going to last, this storm going to last. And we'll be ready to give up. One thing I learned is you can sit down for a little bit when you get tired during your storm. Ain't nothing wrong with sitting down for a second, But stand back up and continue on your journey, Don't stop. That's the one thing. If people ask me, Patricia, how is it that you have gotten as far as you've gotten, independently, doing what you do, supporting other artists and authors and filmmakers and other singers and all that kind of stuff, and having a group with over 32,000 members and getting your YouTube channel to reach 4.3 million. People will ask me, how did you do that? And I will say, God did it. But he did it because I never quit walking. I never quit working on it. I never quit trying. Even though I was going through some tough life storms, I never gave up. I continued to move forward, understanding that at some point, I'm going to reach the end of the tunnel and I'm going to reach the goal. I'm still walking. I'm still on a journey. Ain't nothing stopped. I'm, still going through stuff. But God has used me as one of his messengers. Look at that bird. To give people inspiration. He used my life to encourage people to keep walking. Don't quit. Don't throw in the towel. Don't give up. When storms get really, really rough, when you get really, really tired, that is a key sign that you are almost to your goal. You are almost to where you always wanted to be. But nothing comes without work. right? I made it to the park, and it's a beautiful sight. And I'm quite proud of myself. Yep. I'm quite proud of myself. Now I can sit down and rest. I made it. Praise the Lord. It's a pretty day here in Atlanta. The sun is shining. I'm glad I decided to take that walk to the park. I'm glad I didn't stop walking. Anyway, have a great day, y'all. Peace and love to you. Signing out. Patricia M. Goins, On the Move Unscripted.